name's Mary and welcome back to my channel. I thought I'd go ahead and share everything I've learned about my pregnancy so far. Maybe you guys are experiencing the same symptoms I am. Maybe you need some tips and advice, but most importantly, I just want to keep this for my memory to look back on. But if I can help a friend or two out there, then that is awesome. So I first want to talk about how soon I found out. If you haven't seen my last video, my boyfriend and I had made a video together basically talking about how we both found out. So if you wanted to go ahead and watch that, go right ahead and then come back to this video. The way I found out I was supposed to get my period, I'm pretty regular. I get it every month and it didn't come, and that is how I basically found out. And today I am 7 weeks. So at the time, I think I found out when I was, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. Before I even took my pregnancy test, I did notice my line here, excuse me, my line here looked a little darker than usual. I totally felt different because I know when my period is about to come, and usually I'm pretty like moody, as in like I get ticked off pretty easily, but that week I was just super like sensitive, like everything basically like made me cry. I don't know. I also noticed, because I go to the gym like basically almost every day with my friend Cash, and we do abs, and I wasn't seeing abs. I also wasn't breaking out a week prior to my period. So I guess those were the very first signs I noticed before I found out I was pregnant. So anyways, I kind of want to give you guys the gist of my symptoms from, I guess, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks up until now. You know that feeling when you're just starving and your stomach is like growling? I always feel like I'm hungry, I'm starving or something, and I know I'm eating. I eat really good, I eat healthy, and I eat throughout the day. I even snack throughout the day. Let me show you a few of my snacks that I have. I'm out of breath. That's another thing I noticed. I noticed that I'm out of breath really easily, pretty fast, and the certain cravings I'm now starting to notice, because in the beginning, like 4 or 5 weeks, I didn't really know what certain cravings I had. I was just hungry for like anything I can eat, but now I can really pinpoint what I crave the most, and that is fruits. I love fruits. I always get fruits from Trader Joe's. I'm always snacking on my seeds too, which are pistachio nutmegs here, and all these are from Trader Joe's, super inexpensive. I love Trader Joe's. Literally the most I spend on groceries there is like $150, $100. So pistachios, raisins, which is really good for iron, and since I am pescatarian, this is a good, I guess it doesn't make sense with being a pescatarian, but I get my iron this way. Sunflower seeds, super good for you too. So I eat that. I also have pumpkin seeds in my car as well. I try not to be so bad about eating a lot of junk food and like chips and stuff, just because my birthing plan, I really want to make sure my body will be mentally prepared for the most peaceful and relaxing birth I can experience. But with that being said, I want to go ahead and share the pills I've been taking. So the first set of pills are these ritual supplement pills. I've been taking these before I was even pregnant. They are vegan, and honestly I can see a whole different like change in my energy and my mood as well ever since I've been taking these. It is a subscription, and they send you a new pill box every month, which I love. I don't have to go to the store for this. The next thing I want to talk about are these maca root pills along with maca root powder. I've been taking these even before I was pregnant as well. I like to use the powder with my smoothies in the morning. I add some ice cubes that have chia seeds in them, add my fruits, some frozen fruits too if I want to. And then sometimes I add some of the vitamin D pill powder. I break it apart and I add them in my smoothie if I'm going to the gym that day, just because I'm not allowed to drink pre-workout. You're not supposed to be taking pre-workout when you're pregnant, so a good alternative is vitamin D3. Doesn't really smell that great, but I really don't mind the taste of it. And then I also have the maca root pills as well, and it helps support a healthy stress response. It promotes energy and it also increases your libido in both men and women. Amazing, amazing to have. The next set of pills I want to talk about are these probiotic pills. I leave these in my fridge to keep them nice and cool, and it's really good to clean out your digestive system as well. Lastly, and most importantly, I take prenatal pills, and these are the ones that I grabbed at Well-Rounded Mama when I went to go meet with my midwife. They're not the best smelling pills. They smell like fish. Really stinks, and sometimes I have to clog my nose because I can't bear the smell. They're really big too, but they're really good for you. They're gluten-free, preservative-free, supports healthy fetal brain and eye development, 60 soft gels, multiple with DHA and vitamin D3. I will leave all the pills and everything I use down below. And moving on, now that I'm pregnant, I really want to prepare my body, and I really don't want any stretch marks. I, for some reason, think I'm gonna give birth to a big baby because my boyfriend's super tall. Excuse me. So what I've been using on my belly, actually I use this everywhere on my body, specifically targeting like my boobs, my belly, my sides, my butt, all up in my vagina, because you gotta make sure your vagina will stretch and not tear when you give birth vaginally. So gotta prepare down there too, you know. My friend Jazzy, she is a small business owner of Phyto Blessings, I think that's how you say it. Super excited for her. I love supporting small-owned businesses, especially those who sell, I guess, vegan products, organic, plant-based products. And this right here is a serum and moisturizer. You can use this on your face, but I also like to use it on my body. I just love the texture of it. Like, it looks like that inside the can, but once you kind of rub it in, it turns into like this nice oil that really like soaks into your skin. I will leave her stuff down below too, but I've been using this every day, and I can see that my skin has gotten a lot more supple, and I feel like it just looks a lot more brighter. I just love it. It's the best thing ever. I'm not sure if this like helps with stretch marks, but I'm pretty sure it can help prevent having stretch marks just because I am applying this every night. And it is kind of like a serum oil based type of product. So I really think that's great to use also down there on your vagina. With that being said, I also want to kind of like, can you not do that? Ew! So with that being said, I wanted to go ahead and show you guys a few products that my friend Jazzy had sent me. She gave me these things to test out, which I haven't yet done, but super excited to try them out. This one is the clay mask, and this one you put in a bowl of water, hot water, and you put a towel over and you can do a face steam. So I'm super excited to try this out. I'll definitely talk more about these maybe on my Instagram or something like that. An app that I've been using a lot is called the What to Expect Pregnancy app. It looks like this. Let me show you. And I like this because it shows a lot of articles you can look at, and it also tells you how big your baby's growing and tips they share every week with you too. So since I'm 7 weeks, they say my baby is as big as a blueberry. But I don't just rely on this, I also like to listen to podcasts. One that I'm listening to a lot lately, Birth, Baby, and Life, and it's all about natural birth. But honestly, all these podcasts are great to listen to. My favorite podcasts to listen to are definitely the Savannah podcast and the Birth, Baby, and Life podcast. I've also noticed that my skin has gotten a lot more oilier, not too excessively oily, but it has gotten oilier than what it used to be, which is great because I was kind of struggling with having dry skin for a little, and Jazzy's product, the Divine Goddess, has helped with that as well. Honestly, I love this product so much. It does not break me out. It's super lightweight. I especially love using this at night. Also, in the podcast, they talked about oxytocin and how doing things like being around your dog or going out or like going to a coffee shop or going for a walk or just being around friends and family really helps boost your oxytocin. And with that being said, like, I'm always around my animals. I have a pig, my 2 dogs, and my cat. I just feel like my oxytocins are just like through the roof, you know? So also, I have not experienced any morning sickness. I had asked my mom if she did, and she did not experience any morning sickness either, so I'm praying and hoping that I don't get it either. But now I thought it'd be fun to share my baby bump with you guys. So this right here is 7 weeks. You can see baby's here. I feel like I'm showing a lot for 7 weeks, to be honest. And like literally this is how it looks like in the morning. Or like it kind of looks like this in the morning. But you can see baby is like down here. But yeah, I noticed that I think my baby is hanging out more on my left side than my right. So I found out that I'm pregnant, right? And a few nights ago, I had this dream. It seemed like biblical for some reason. Like an angel was trying to talk to me, but I wasn't sure. And the number 4773 popped up, and I remember that so clearly. And then I went ahead and Googled it, and it was like kind of freaky, but apparently it's a old Hebrew Testament or something, and I came across relative, nibbling, which is another word for sibling, and then another link. I came across another link, and I guess it says pregnancy, new life, revelation, astrological parallel, Cancer, Pisces, Aries, and my baby's due date might be in February, so Pisces or March, Aries. So just seeing stuff like that. And then I also had this one dream that I gave birth to a 10-pound baby girl, and I was eating cake and cookies. My camera is dying and I have to wrap up this video. I hope I got everything down that I needed to say for 7 weeks, or up until 7 weeks. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have certain experiences, I'd love if you guys would share that in the comments below. Other than that, please give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you'd like to. And until next time, bye. Say bye. Oh, choo-choo. Look at this handsome. Look at this handsome. Look at. Bye.